So I flip it over and I go, what if it is the right one? Successful marriage is really not about that at all. It's not about getting. It's all about giving. It's like, right away, this was the guy, I felt for him. I have news for you. It's not your business. Hi, everyone. My name is Rochel Duchman, and I am a certified coach. The name of my coaching company is Autumn Coaching, and I've niched my specialty into becoming a dating coach. I'm here to help you on your dating journey until you can get to where you want to go, which is hopefully standing under the wedding canopy. Sometimes young men and women get tired of the dating scene. Tell me, why should I go out with this young woman? In what way is she different than the last 5 I just went out with? You know, and whoever it is that's trying to bring this thought and this idea to them might find different things. And what if it's not the right one? So I flip it over and I go, what if it is the right one? Do you know that every morning we wake up in the morning and the first prayer that a Jewish person says is Modeh ani lefanecha. We thank God for giving us back our soul. Right? And we have, and it's all fresh and new. And the last 2 words are, Rabba emunasecha. Great is your emuna. Great is your trust. Whose trust? God has trust in us. God, we say, thank you, God, that you trust us. God, we thank him, giving us a fresh new day. And today might just be the day. This might just be the one. So let's embrace it and let's take it on like, hey, what if she is the right one? What if this is it? Imagine if you were able to know that and then you looked away or you made a funny face to it or you disagreed or you said, why? No, embrace it. What if she is the one? What if he is the one? Isn't it better to look at it that way? Many times in the dating scene, it's all about the perspective. It's about just moving your camera, looking from it from a different lens. You know, you could sit in your office many times, right? You look out a certain window, you see what's going on there. One day, you decide to open the shade next to it. You can't believe it. There's a gorgeous tree out there. How did you not know that? How did you not see that all the time? Like, wow, that's what it's about. Many times at the beginning of dating, after 1, 2, or 3 dates, the young man is worrying, what does she think of me? Does she like me? Is she going to want to go out on a date? Or the opposite. The young woman is thinking, I don't know if he likes me. I don't even know if he would, what is he thinking? What is he? You know what? I have news for you. It's not your business. You do not, at this stage, at the beginning, it's not your business what the other one is feeling or thinking. First and foremost, you have to know what you're feeling and you're thinking. Do I like this guy? Would I like to get to know him more? Would I like to know more what he's about? That's all you have to know. That's it. Of course, down the line, the time will come when you want to and you will need to know how he feels and what it. But if you start to worry by date 1, 2, 3, and again, remember, numbers don't count. But in the beginning, when you haven't even created any relationship yet, you have no idea how you feel. It doesn't help you. It just gets in your way to be able to think clearly what you think. So keep that on the side. Tell yourself, no, you don't need to worry about that. First and foremost, what's going on for me? How am I feeling? Would I like to learn more? Would I like to spend more time with this person? Would I like to take this to the next level? Then eventually it'll work much better. You'll learn what he's thinking. But if you worry from the first date or the second date, oh man, what's he thinking? How does he feel about me? It just gets in your way. It doesn't let you have a clear mind and keep you thinking clearly. So best is not to worry. At the beginning, go out. Come from a place of happy, be in a good place, feel good, and see, how do I feel? Do I think this guy is a nice guy? I don't know. Would I like to learn more? I like some of the things he said. I'd love to know more. I only know a little bit about him. I would love to know how he feels about this and how he would deal with that and things like that. That's what the dating's for. Get to know each other. Eventually, after time that you've grown and you see like, oh, okay, now is a good time to think, okay, what do you think of me? Like, but in the beginning, if you worry about what the other one is thinking, it holds you back from being true to yourself and being able to really have a clear mind of what you see and you think. I was once on a podcast of a questions and answers, and a girl said to me, I've been dating this young man for this and this amount of times, and I really like him, and I don't understand. He came and said, no, he wanted to end it. It's over. He doesn't see them together. And she's like, how is that possible? So there are times that you're going to date somebody. It'll get to a place that one of the partners feels like this is it, and it's real and has feelings and everything. And suddenly the other rejects them and says, no, it's not for me. So what we say is rejection is God's protection. Even though you can't see it right now, God is definitely protecting you because this is not for you. This young lady, I said, it has to be right for both. It can't be right for one and not right for the other. This time, God sent the memo to him. God sent him the message, not to you. Okay? So he comes back, and if it's not working for him, then it can't be good for you. Even though right now it looks like it is, and it looks like something you would like, and you think this is it. But you have to believe and trust. The whole dating scene has to be on the basis of, in the Hebrew, the words are emunah and bitachon. You have to have faith and trust in God that God is going to guide you and help you through this dating. You're doing the work. You're asking the questions. You're learning about the other person. But it's really, really, really God helping you go in there. So when ultimately you think this is really going well, I really like this girl, and then all of a sudden she pulls back and says, sorry, this is not working for me. It's not what I'm looking for. Even though it's hard to see it at the moment, just like in a business deal, sometimes it just doesn't work out and you're really upset. And then later you find out what happened with that company and you say, wow, God was protecting me. So that's what I'm telling you now. If a meeting of a young man and woman don't work out, even though one felt that it was going really well and the other doesn't, know that God is protecting you. Even if you can't see it at the moment, you will. When you meet that really special person who is the right one for you. Okay, we say the CPR of dating is commitment, purpose, and respect. And the cool thing that I like to say is, in the Hebrew language, we read the opposite way. So respect, the R for respect comes first. As far as I'm concerned, the most important thing in a relationship is mutual respect for each other. And when God created Adam, and then it said he saw that it wasn't good for Adam to be alone, so he created Eve, right? It says there in the Torah that God says, I will make for him a helper, and then it uses another word, kinegdo, opposite him. It almost feels like it's superfluous. Like we know that there aren't any words that God puts in the Torah that are extra. So why couldn't God just say, I saw Adam wasn't good by himself. I'm going to make him a partner that could be there for him. The reason why it's so important that God added that word is because as sometimes people think, or the olden ways that people would think, and I'm from those olden ways and so on, the man is like up here and the woman is down there, or something like that. No. It says kinegdo. Kinegdo means when you're actually face to face. A relationship of a young man and a woman is you're facing each other. You have to be equally respectful, equally trusting, and equally loving each other. Home or Hollywood? This is a cool concept. Sometimes when you're dating, and maybe a friend of yours will say, when I was dating, I saw fireworks. I knew right away this was the guy. I felt for him. It was just like so clear and so, yes. So we say, I ask the young men and women, tell me, if I say to you home, what comes to your mind first? Or they stop and right away they say, place where I could be myself. I feel loved. I feel comfortable. Yeah. What's Hollywood? Action. How does the saying go? Right. Lights, camera, action. So that seems really cool, right? So I laugh because, I live in California. And if you've ever gone to Universal Studios and you go on the tour they take you on, they're going to show you this beautiful mansion, a gorgeous home. Probably they used it in a recent movie or something. And it looks like, wow, you're so blown away. You're so taken in. You're so like excited. And then the tram whips around to the other side and you're like, what? It's just a facade. It's just the front of a building. It's fake. Fireworks, and I'm a sucker for a really good fireworks show. I love 4th of July fireworks, but they're exactly that. They're fireworks. They're here now, and a few minutes later, they're gone. And sometimes even they could be dangerous. So a relationship that's fireworks, you kind of have to worry a little bit. It's just an infatuation. Is it something for the moment? But when a relationship feels like home, when you are with this young man, or the young man is with this young woman, and you could feel comfortable, happy, you could be yourself, you feel loved, then this is a relationship you want to pursue and make happen. Many times people have a misconception about what is marriage really all about. You'll hear sometimes 50-50, like, oh, well, I did the dishes today. Tomorrow you need to do the dishes. I bathed the children. Now it's your turn to bathe the children. 50-50. But you know what? I have news for you. A real successful marriage is really not about that at all. It's not about getting. It's all about giving. The Hebrew word ahava, which means love, comes from the Aramaic root of hav, which means to give. A real good relationship is all about giving. What can I give to my spouse today to make his life better or her life better? And then we say, okay, that's what it's about. It's not about getting. It's not about even Steven. It's about giving. And if you concentrate, when you find the person you have feelings for and you can respect and trust, and you concentrate on the giving, trust me, it will be the most incredible relationship that you have ever had. And to bring this even a step further, so we say, ahava, love, is all about giving. And then there's another Hebrew word that says natan. It's 3 letters, nun, taf, and a nun. It means to give. But if you take that word and you read it from the right to the left, or the left to the right, or you spell it in English letters, does it change? No, it's the same both ways. Because when you truly give from the heart, of course you're going to receive. It's like looking into the pond of water, and what do you see back? Your reflection. So if you're smiling in that water, you're going to get a smile back. That's how you work on having an amazing relationship. It's all about giving.